gonna go car here, so it can't go. Good. Try not to get run over downtown. These people will run you over. Not only are some of them inebriated, party a little too hard before they got behind the wheel, and possibly they, some of them just don't care. Or they're on their cell phones, or they're on their, what's it called, app.
Leave me alone, bro. Leave me the fuck alone.
Chill, y'all chill. Chilly.
You're already dead. You're already dead.
They're arguing. I'm out of it. She was kicking him, but not hard, but they're just looking for the drama. Some people get off on that. Some people's relationships are based on drama. You know, you can't really, it comes out when the people drink. Sometimes they're just on their cell phone. Sometimes they're walking around away from their partner. But, you know, those are strings attached relationships. Other people don't have that problem. The freaking brake caliper. The whole brake caliper's right there. Wow. Wow. Wonder what happened. Could have been somebody had to remove a boot off their car or something. Or it could be something else. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen a brake caliper on 6th Street. We're here on official 6th Street. It is a little late. It's officially, I call it Friday night. It's Saturday morning. 2 a.m. Bars are just let out. Not that many people. It seems like there's a lot of people on the highways. So it seems like, oh yeah, this is artist. I like his work. As you see, the bars are closed. I don't have to worry about copyright strikes, which I've been getting. But it's do not come down to 6th Street and pull any kind of game with a camera. The police on 6th Street do not like filmers. And I know this, but I've been coming to more of a realization. Not literally, they will attack a filmer unless you're totally hugging them and kissing their ass and telling them everything they do is good. Go get those people, all that's good, beat them up, hate them. Those kind of people, they can film the cops without retaliation usually. But like the police do not like to be filmed on 6th Street because they know that they're totally violent, and then they've been getting away with it since Mayor Sam Nee, I think his name was. It was a little before my time, I think. But something like that. Anyhow, so yeah, the police are totally out of control down here, and they'll target you. Please don't come down here anywhere. I'm not talking about 6th Street. I'm just talking about your town. If you can, don't solo cop watch if you're going to be out walking about, unless you're really expert on being out of sight. Oh boy. So yeah, be cool about it, because these cops aren't always cool about it, and it's really kryptonite for bad cops. Bad cops don't like to be on film more, and those are the ones you'll have problems with, like Sergeant Yarger. We're still looking for him. Setting up influencers. Got the influencing. There's cops marching around. There's Alvarez. Some of the bad cops are over there that I recognize. But it's a gang, so the other realization is it's like a gang. Alvarez is just playing around with this flashlight.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah, I was just talking about some of these bad cops over here.
Come here. What's good? You vlogging?
Yeah. What's good's the people.
This my nigga Josh. This my nigga Epe right here.
You know what else is good?
What's good?
The government's actually shut down.
Nigga, fuck the government,
You know what's
nigga?
scary? They're trying to reopen. That's the scary part.
It's not scary, man. I need them to reopen.
Yeah, well, not
I need my investments to go back up, man.
So you know who those people are on those dollars, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
market movers.
those are the slave owners. Those are the previous slave owners. So like, we got to come up with some new shit eventually. And it ain't. I don't think it's Bitcoin. I don't think it's blockchain. I think it's something else.
I'm not very fortunate, bro, but
Yeah.
we need somebody else in office.
I don't think we have. I don't.
Oh, you don't think we should have an
I don't
office at
believe
all?
in. I don't believe in elections. I don't
Okay.
think we have. I don't think we had a choice in it. I think they just screw us every time.
You gave us the address, right?
All right.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll catch
Yeah.
you, brother. You be
But I'll
safe.
just come down here to film these dirty cops. Watch out for them. All right. Be careful. This scooter's down. Look, here, up. I'm under arrest. This is it. Call all my lawyers. Just kidding. Here they come. Here they come. Look at them. They're marching. Got a bunch of bad cops down here. They're marching. They're coming over here. They're looking over here. Here we go, guys. There's a 3, 6, let's find 9. There's another one over there walking away. It's like 9 officers. I'm gonna come over here. So there's other people walking. No big deal. But so if you're walking across the street and you're filming them, if you're known to film like I am, known to file complaints, known to ask for the law to be upheld, they're gonna come after you and violate the law. They're gonna violate your rights. Guarantee. Here's my deaf friend over here. Gunshots. We got shots fired on 6 feet. I heard 3 or 4 shots. And they got their guns out. Cops are coming. Cops are running. Cops are hitting the barricades with their cars. Cops are just pushing through that. They're running. Cops are running. Cops are coming. Y'all all right? Everybody okay? We're going up in this parking lot, across from the homeless shelter. People like to do drive-bys on the homeless because they're still running down here. I think I'm recording. Yeah, I got audio of this. Call the news, y'all. We got shots fired on 7th, possibly. Hold on, y'all. They're up the block there. Guns out, handguns. I'm not walking in that parking lot. I am recording, so I'm good. Here we got a broken window. I don't know if that's it. That's part of the shooting right there. Y'all all right? Everybody okay? So the police are already, they're trained. So what we'll learn today in court, the same thing they'd said before. The witnesses in APD testified that the officers, if they perceive a threat, or even if they can say they perceive a threat later, they can kill you. And that's their job, is to seek and destroy, to shoot and kill. Your weapons live, even if you dropped your rifle, like they said in the trial today, the death trial. Oh my God, they're going down that way to the arch. Shit, I don't want to go through this parking lot, but they're going to the arch. Shit, y'all. Shit, we're going in behind the arch, in the alley. Going that way, this way. They were focused on this area. There's other people out here. There's an ambulance. And they were on bicycle. I can't keep up with them. I don't feel like keeping up with them. Doesn't make for good video. There's some up there, walking around up there. They went behind the alley, behind the arch. I do not see them. That could have been a gunshot over there. You okay? I can't keep up with them. I'm on foot. Yeah, I'm good. It could also be other things. It's so far away and there's so much echo. You okay, man? You good? You all right? Good. It could be a lot of things. It could be firecrackers. Yeah, they're down. I'm not going down that alley. I'm telling you right now. So don't do this stuff. Don't do this stuff. I feel like if they went down here, they feel like I need to go this way because there are little police thingies over there. I've been enough down the road. I'm trying to chase the cops down, man. I'm just trying to chase the cops down. Yeah, they went this way. Think so. Anyhow, so hold on. Okay. So I don't know. Shots fired. I hadn't been here 10 minutes probably. Just thinking to myself what to tell y'all to not do. Don't solo cop watch, especially if you know you got a gang of cops that do anything. Y'all good? Y'all all right?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna go find out. Huh?
What was your adventure?
They just had shots fired. The cops are chasing someone. Yeah, so I'm chasing the cops. What's my adventure? My adventure is, I hope there's an after party better than this, man, in Austin. Is this the after party? Did I make it?
Space 7.
Oh, Space 7. Okay, good. So they're over there looking for bullets. I can't probably go over there because they'll say I'm interfering, but they haven't put any police tape up. And so they technically need to put up police tape so that everybody knows not to go there. It's clearly demarcated. Demarked, whatever. Demarcationated. Is that a word? So there is a person laying down over there on that wall. They're not checking that person that's homeless. These people that are from out of town that have their luggage are technically homeless, transient. They're not here. They don't have a home here in town. They're not checking any of them. Their car's right there. They're not checking them out. They're just looking for evidence. They're not checking people out. They're not asking people if they're okay and they're good. We need more people like you and me out here tonight. There they are. You good? You okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay, good. See? I really care. Yeah, that bush is good. That bush there is good. The bush is good. The sidewalk there is good. There's a lot of cops over here. I'm gonna come over here. Here they have somebody possibly under arrest. I can't tell. There's a lot of lights. Ooh. There's people standing around.
Get the fuck over here!
Yeah, they got a black man under arrest over there. It's gonna be hard to get over there. What's that noise? APD. Multiple agents. One's got his cell phone out. He's typing on his cell phone there. The one on the left. The one with the thick biscuits. Then you got a female officer, blonde. Fox News does hire blonde cops. So there is opportunity there to move horizontally in the dark circles.
Go the gun! Go the gun!
Some more cops over there. More cops over there. I'm surrounded by cops. They don't have their guns out anymore. I didn't hear any more shots fired, but you know, if they had perceived a threat and they wanted to act on it, they'd be fully protected by the law and their witnesses, their cop witnesses, to like make sure injustice continued. Seek and destroy, seek and destroy. Got a cop walking behind me. Hey, are you here with me? Is anybody? I got one person. Okay, good. That's enough. Apparently I missed somebody in chat the other day, or earlier today or something. I can see it on a replay, but it takes me a while. Sometimes these things don't even play for me afterwards. Like, they play for other people, but not me. It's so weird. I have to go between the app and the web and different devices. And then sometimes it takes days before it processes. I don't know if that happens to you on y'all's end, but that's what happens to me as the content creator. I guess I could be part of some kind of beta program that beta tests off their apps, because they seem to fail for me in different ways, at least the YouTube app. I'm thinking about jumping ship, getting off YouTube, going to some other open source stuff. What do you think? Where should I go? Where would be the most effective place to place, space to place these videos to get the most accountability for a bang for our buck? I know it's actually a loaded question, isn't it? When you got a DA that fails to make murder charges, different charges, dropped like 17 charges, 17 officers that shot people during George Floyd that didn't need to, injured people, hospitalized people. I don't think they killed anybody, but they nearly killed people. And I was there, I saw it, and then I was shot too. And then all we got was the DA dropping all the charges and referring them to the FBI, DOJ, who did nothing apparently, because we haven't heard anything. So it's just amnesty for bad cops. And then the narrative from the spinsters on the right, the conservatives and the Austin Police Association and the Save Austin Now Political Action Committee, is that that the police are under political violence. Oh, he almost shoved that guy. Removing the man. They didn't take his shoes off. This is a first. They did not take his shoes off. That's good. And people are having to walk in the street because they're totally blocking the crosswalk. The man with the Amsterdam shirt cannot get through without breaking the law. If I walk through there, they're gonna totally crap their pants. If a filmer walks through, or anybody does police accountability, I'm actually advocating for safer policing. I don't understand why that's controversial, but if someone like me goes, you have to use your arms when you do that. You have to go above, rise above it all.
I'm an ex-New Yorker.
Oh yeah.
Just step out.
Oh yeah, people do it, but you might have seen that these warrior cops are everywhere. Oh, they'll slam a woman down. They've done it more than once. You can check the news. These guys, for walking across the street, they took a UT female student down, a co-ed, and because she had her earbuds in and she couldn't hear them, and so bam-o, and it was big news. Yeah, no problem. They got somebody. They just arrested a black guy. There were shots fired.
Thank you for reporting.
Yeah, no problem. I show everybody how to use a cell phone. Hey.
We haven't heard gunshots in a while, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought it could be anything, you know. I was several blocks away. I thought it could be, you know, fireworks or backfire.
It actually was people shooting.
Yeah. Everybody's okay?
Well, so far, as far as we know, we're waiting, we're looking.
Where was the where's the actual gunshots at?
I don't know, just somewhere in that area. I don't know all the...
So there's in front of the halal, taco truck, whatever, the one that's in the Arch parking lot, those two.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
Taco trucks in front of there. There's like a blue suburban looking truck, and it has a big old spider web next to the in front of where the driver would be sitting on the lower right corner. I don't know if that's related.
Oh yeah, I don't know. They're up there doing it.
They're doing it. Yeah.
Compartmentalizing, right? Government work.
I mean, you know, trying to save tax dollars from man hours to go search. There might be a possible thing there.
I agree. I'll let them know. I do agree that we need to be more fiscally responsible.
I mean, you know, I would like to see our guys all on bicycles and less fossil fuels. Less fossil fuels.
We just got electric vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove it today for the first time.
Yeah.
That's not it. I had to test drive it.
Is it self-driving?
No, not yet. Only the Teslas, I think, are doing that, but I don't think Tesla has a police vehicle yet, like a pursuit pack.
Yeah,
But no, it was very
it's
cool.
coming. Elon's bringing it. He's got it all. You know,
It's the future.
he's right here. Him and Rogan. You know,
Yeah.
they're right here.
Extend that guy to self-driving police car?
Maybe. I'm sure several agencies have one or two.
Then we can put you guys on paperwork detail,
Yeah, while we're driving.
Yeah.
Oh, we're always driving.
and we'll disarm the police car. Problem solved.
It's always worked historically. I agree.
Problem solved. And then you're not in danger. See, I totally support the thin blue line,
There we
the
go.
thick line, the medium blue line, all the lines.
I like it. Your concept.
Navy blue. Cool. Well, I'm glad nobody was hurt. I heard it and I started coming up too. But y'all were on bicycles and stuff and cars. I couldn't follow y'all.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk through there. They're still looking, right?
No, that's a crime scene now.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't see any tape. I'll go back this way.
Yeah, you're good, sir. You have a good night.
Oh yeah, you too. No. So many flashy lights. I don't know if I could see a laser sight. Man, it's so this lane's blocked here, and so people are having to get into the middle where there's no lane, and we got one way here, and then this is a two-way, but it's very narrow already because there's parking on the sides and cones down there. So it's creating a bottleneck and a potential problem with the other people drinking. I personally am not going to step it, even though it says I can walk. There's another thing. I'm sure it's like this in New York. Obviously not to that lady, but you need to watch out for your own ass because these people will hit and run you. And they don't care if there's 20 cops here. They don't care if there's 20 cops here arresting people. He's looking. Other people are doing this, but they're still looking. So that's good. They're multitasking. They just lie a lot. The thing is, they obfuscate a lot of information because they don't really want. The government doesn't really believe in transparency and accountability. Those are words that we force them to say that they never meant. To them, accountability and transparency means give us more money, we're just going to do more crimes against you. Give us more money, we'll bring in robots to do the crimes. Like, that's all that means. I'm telling you, at least in Austin. I mean, I could tell you the stories, but then it would get into my legal strategy, which I don't feel like telling people right now. All right, I'm going to go, but you really need to watch your ass out here. These people will run your ass down from every direction. Even if you're walking across a little place, a little handicapped, a disabled, whatever, an access point or a driveway, they will run you down. The police will run you over. Also, I've seen that multiple times. They will arrest you after they hit you. After they run a stop sign, they'll arrest you and then unarrest you after they search you because it's their fault. But basically they'll make sure that you don't get insurance or paid for it. They cover it up. Everything's covered up in Austin. That's just a guarantee, especially with the city government, especially with the police department. And it's not a right-wing, left-wing thing because, in my opinion, they're all capitalist pigs. They're all about the same in Austin. The Democrats, the Republicans here are all about the same. Some are more touchy-feely and they act like they're allies, but they're not. They're really only for white power or white Teslas, like that one. Just like the cops. It's the same. It's all the same to me. I see it all linked. I see plans within plans within plans. I see 50-year plans, but the Department of Defense sees 500-year plans. These are the facts. I don't want to go that way, but I could. Go this way. See, I'm not going to go out in front of these cars. They just won't notice you. I'm not even wearing black or any of that stuff, but they still dark colors. I'm wearing my fish shirt. I'm not going that way now. So, I'm marked safe. You can not call the lawyers, but you can call the press. I could do some B-roll, but I don't, I'm not going to bother with it. It won't. Yeah, it won't get downloaded. They want the blood. The news wants to hear the blood, and then they're gonna use it to get more cops and more funding. So I'm not interested in doing any B-roll. Here comes somebody. Better get out of the road fast. Run us down. There goes EMS. I don't know what for. Hopefully everyone's okay, including the EMS thin red line. True blue tattoo and body piercing. My friend Mike used to work there. I don't know where he's at. Hope he's okay. And we got some different stuff going on around here. Hopefully the music's not coming through from not the bar, but the taco trailers and pizza trailers and Cajun trailer, all the trailers. Hello, all of it. That's behind me. I'm not going to point the mic there. I'm trying to drown out the sound of their music and talk over it because YouTube doesn't like it when people play music. Well, I don't like it when police arrest and shoot and do other things to people. But I didn't see a gun recovered on that one, but that doesn't mean they didn't have one. And the other thing is that doesn't mean they didn't have a throwaway to make their case, as we saw in Landon Nobles and other cases. The APD, some of their gang members, apparently, if a cop starts shooting someone in the back, to make up for shooting someone in the back, they say, oh, they had a gun, and they have spent shells and a throwaway gun, and they put them on the scene. Sometimes they put them on the scene, as we saw in the Alexander Gonzalez case recently, that they put the gun on the scene 10 days later in the impound. They found the gun on the floorboard just sitting there that they never processed or saw, apparently. You buy that crap? If you buy that crap, you're not allowed to watch these videos. It might hurt you. I don't want you to hurt your cranium with any excess information. And I got some land to sell you in the middle of the ocean. I'm selling Atlantis. Right now I'm selling Atlantis. It's on sale for today only. Please get a hold of me with the blockchain account. Hola. They're cleaning up the grills. That's the food vendors. Freelancing the food. Yeah, it's pretty dead out here. Now, I don't mean to use that word, but it's pretty slow out here around 6 now that all the cops have gone hunting.
Yeah, he's got real small man. I'm trying to tell you.
Lady was like speaking Russian or something. Oh, here's a couple of cops with their gloves on, their leather gloves. That's a bad sign, y'all. They probably still have them on from all the adrenaline earlier. They love manhunts and pulling the guns. That's what they train for. They say they don't like it, but they really do like it, so it's kind of disingenuous for them to say so. Here's a man laying on the ground. Are they going to help him? I didn't think so. There's your EMS police compound over here. processing somebody over here. Hold on, y'all. Got another incident. Y'all say the prayers to the St. Peter and the saints for us, because we might need them tonight. Let the filmers, let the spirit of filmers lost and killed by the police protect us in these hours. Let us not fear any weapons used against us by the devil and his henchmen. May all bad cops rot in the fires forever. We support the Thin Blue Line. Justice for the Thin Blue Line. Justice die forever in the bowels of hell. May justice reign over this land. Liberty and justice for all. The gang, they can come and grab me at any point. May the great sky serpents surround us with their turquoise energy beams. Though you walk into the valley of death, you fear not. Sleep on a bed of nails anyhow. You don't collect bubble gum, baseball cards, or coins. You collect badges from bad cops in support of the Thin Blue Line. You gotta cleanse the Thin Blue Line sometimes. You gotta put it in the laundry. You can't, sometimes it's got too much blood on it. You got too much blood on your hands. Fabio. I support all Fabio cops. Fabio cops are the best. Fan. Sign up for the stream, bro. Sign up for the stream. First person that signs up for the stream gets a box of Cracker Jacks with no prize in it. Special box. No prizes for bad cops. No prizes. What are they doing over here? Going through her purse, her belongings, looking at her makeup. Make sure you check all her makeup. Make sure her makeup is all Revlon and Maybelline. Some dude's just walking through their police area. They're just down there walking through it. Walking through their secure whatever compound thing that they make, temporary compound of plastic. They just walk through, no problem. But how did you get through? I don't know, but I don't care. As long as it's not Lizzardo, you'll have to go. You can go under here. Over here. Careful, they might jack you. They might jack you up, bro. Be careful. They already got her. They got the other dude. They're in jack you up mode. Careful. Oh, it's okay. Show them your white app. go down there. It's cool. Walk down that way. You're cool. You're not filming us, are you? Okay, then you're cool. You go under here. Good job, man. This cop's nice. Yeah, okay, good. I don't want to talk. He's embarrassed. He knows what he's doing. Cops know when these guys know when they're using their privilege to talk to cops. Whatever. They got the gloves on. What kind of search do you think they're going for tonight? How deep does APD go? How deep is the corruption? I don't know. That would require transparency and accountability to know. So far, we haven't seen very much of that, have we? Oh, bad cop. Here's a cop that's arrested me a long time ago, actually. Check my 99. Check my 99. You guys want to check it? Chick-fil-A. Somebody over there doing the workout. Got the workout going on. Good. Good to do. Good to do. Roll it. Had some music. I had to mute it. I'm sorry. That's gonna happen routinely. This is a rave. The police rave where they give all the drugs out. Yeah. What our taxes go to, right? How's it going? Doing all right? So, I hope that woman isn't in danger of any of these cops, because they are working like a gang. That's the scary part. It's not, people are like good cop, bad cop. I say no, it's upholding the law, not upholding the law. Upholding your oath, not upholding your oath. It's not good or bad. It's not nice. It's not about niceness. I mean, niceness is a bonus. It's a value-added service, but like for the taxes and the law, they need to be serving and protecting the people. And I know there's been some like controversial cases that have like said otherwise, but like that's disturbing the foundation. That's actually hurting the thin blue line, navy blue, thin blue line. So today we're wearing what are you wearing? Oppression blue with black accoutrements, with technology and weaponry, lethal, less lethal, all lethal, doing the spin on the catwalk. Spin on the catwalk for your cosplay, whatever. She just went into that car. They didn't rough her up, that's good. Well, hopefully she'll be alright. That's car number, oh, I don't know, cannot see with all that flashing. 935 something? 9359 it looks like. I can't read the license plate. I'll try that again. Still can't read the license plate there. But that's the cop that has her. Hopefully they don't kill her or do anything anything just as bad or worse. There's another unit. DMAV here running. I see it's blinking. DMAV 0146. So there's another view. There's a Spanish Mexican flag here. Bandera. La Frontera. Bandera. There's DWI enforcement. They took the DWI off and now it just says enforcement. The Department of War here, 0332, ghost mark, blacked out windows, 2703. He's sitting in there, 9415. Might have got me one of them. I know if I say Nazis, people are gonna get upset, but ja, jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Das Volkswagen Waffennugen. Hey, it's cool. And is that Fabio? Oh no, I think that's that country guy from country music. I don't know what's going on. People are yelling over there, but that's okay. I'm not going to make any attention to people yelling, because the cops will find an opportunity to make an arrest if someone's talking to somebody. So you don't want to do that. Just mind your own business. Don't. The other thing that I've learned from many years of being around bars is in bigger towns than this, it's like, get the people outside of the club, separate the women from the situation so the men don't show up, and don't allow big crowds of people, because a lot of times it's just for show. They're just showing up for each other. And so there's some things you can do to de-escalate the environment where the two people, and like, you can usually tell the bubbas that are just like chest bumping and, you know, they're just like talking, they're showing up. They're just showing up. So they're not really, a lot of times they're not really going to fight. They're just showing up for the crowd, for the people that they're trying to impress, whoever that is. And yeah, getting in between them, pulling people back, only makes it look cooler for them. Only makes them like act tougher and escalate. So, you know, you have to get tougher than them to de-escalate it, and in the middle, so that kind of stuff. There's a couple kissing over there. 6th Street Romance is still alive, even though there's been shot fired and bullets out. This is where we were just running, and Landon Nobles was shot in the back, I forget how many times, 3 or 4 times, by my officers. I was at the jury trial. I put most of it out of my mind. So this is blocked, but that's not blocked, so I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Is that better? Okay. Had to wait for the music to go by. If anybody wants to know, I think that was Eminem or something. What's up, bro? Taxis are just cruising for people. So, as far as we know, no one was killed. This roach is freer here on 6th Street than you are. The roach has like what? How many arms does a roach have? That's a good question. So the roach has like 6 to 8 arms, and he has the right to bear arms. But if you have a weapon here in Austin, and the cops see you, they will perceive you as a threat and kill you. That's their Second Amendment. That's what we learned in court today. That's what the defense's witness said for the police, is that if they see you, you have a weapon, it's a live weapon, you're alive, they have to unalive you, have to kill you in order to be safe. That's what they're trained to do. So if they do that, they can just say, hey, that's what I was trained to do. And so there's no fault, no foul. Because there was a potential, even if they shoot 3 times in the back like they did Rajan Moon Singh, that you drop your weapon, you raise your hands and fall down, 2 more shots, just for the heck of it, because you're still alive, and because your gun is still alive. They didn't unalive your gun. It's still a live weapon, and it's still a threat. Everything's a threat, and they need to perceive it as a threat and destroy it. That's the training. So your Second Amendment doesn't exist, especially if you're not an albino. If you're not what's wrong with big hole in the ground? No problem. Just big holes in the ground. You can't fix that. Can't fix the holes on 6th Street. The trip, like people are wearing high heels and stuff, and they trip and break their leg, whatever. They can't fix that, but they sure as heck can find money to oppress you. They got about half the budget's going to the cops of the taxpayers' budget, the $1.2 billion a year, and that's Austin's budget that comes from taxes. Like 50% or something goes to the police, and then more goes to courts and other agencies that oppress the poor. And there's never any money left for housing, and that's because they spend it all on the wrong shit. That's your government. It's not like you vote for them, so don't get me out. Don't tell me you're gonna vote them out. If you think you can vote them out, you might be high on your own supply. You are not voting your way out of this shit. Here's this soft white underbelly, the disgusting underbelly of 6th Street. Just dumpsters and drunks and scooter trash. All these scooters just falling down drunk on each other, partying too hard. Hey, you guys gonna be okay? But they're all freer than you are. Your rights have been eviscerated by the injustice system. Make sure you spell it right. The injustice, not the justice system. You hardly see any justice. I've seen a lot of justice. I fought really hard. But most people won't see justice. They'll see injustice. Nice hat. So, yep. Reckon it don't matter. As long as the cows are still in the pasture, it's all right. As long as the scooters are still free, it's good. Actually, scooters are like 20 bucks, but whatever. That's just to rent it. On the good note, people are finding love, people are still doing things, people are still creating, there's artists, there's raves, there's all sorts of stuff going on. Even the cops are having raves, you know? Or maybe it wasn't a rave. I think it might have been an arrest party where they just arrest people on 6th Street. But if you notice, they took the black man that they arrested for the shooting, supposedly, the suspect. They took him straight to the jail downtown. They put him in a police car and took him to jail. And he was like a block or two from where they processed the female. Most people, they process them at this location next to 6th Street. Then they take him to the downtown jail, which is like a mile and a half away, maybe. And they don't need to do... Hold on. I do not know why people they're closed for business and they need to run music, but it disturbs people's sleep patterns. Because some people need to get their rest before the police come and do their sweeps in the morning. Every morning, cops and security guards come down here and say, "Hello, piece of crap scooter, you're doing great." And then they look at another person that has nothing and they say, "Hey, you gotta wake up, you gotta get up, we can't be here. I'm calling the cops, I am the cops, you're gonna get arrested, I'm gonna beat you up." Every single day in Austin. And it mostly affects people, disproportionately affects people of color that are on the streets. They don't target everybody the same way. It's not one uniform law. It's a very gray, nuanced set of laws. The Texas and state laws on that. I mean, the state and local laws, the code and the state statutes are a little complex on that. And by law, state law, they're supposed to, if they're going after the camping statute, no camping statute. Like, they're supposed to offer people services, places to stay, storage, property storage, free property storage is accessible, and they're supposed to offer all these things before they can give out a citation. It says to all peace officers. So apparently the police in Austin are not peace officers. Neither is DPS, and apparently, and we know this, the National Guard are not peace officers. They're not even police officers. They're not even supposed to carry a gun in the United States because it would be more posse comitatus, and that's what we have is violations of posse comitatus and other constitutional laws. The 4th, the 14th, the 8th, when the National Guard, the Magatron Trumpkin Greg Abbott said he's sending the National Guard up to Austin. See, no lights. Your lights are off. Your lights are off. Yeah. Drink with your left hand. Drink with your left hand. You don't want to spill. Jesus Christ. Austin. So, yeah, there's a lot of things I could probably tell you about. I'm tired. I can tell you I'm marked safe. I'm going to be alright. I'm going to walk around a little bit. See if I can find anything that's cool in the window shop. There's a nice, like, there's ornaments, little mushrooms. Can't tell what that is. Some kind of animal. Oh, it's a reindeer. Sorry, that's a reindeer. No llamas. But I always pray that the Lama, the Buddha, the Allah, somebody will look down upon the truth seekers in Austin, the truth seekers everywhere. And this lowly lizard, Lizzardo, Giganticus. Send the llamas. Oh, it's chickens. Okay. They're fighting chickens. They're playing the guitar, though. That's pretty cool. I like that. Roses. That's a stencil. Oh, stenciling. Interesting. If anybody wants to do any stenciling, any art, to like maybe fight oppression in a different way, this is one art form, but there's so many, and I'm down. If anybody wants to do a big full-scale wall, Mike Ramos had a full-scale wall, and they demolished. They promised to keep it, the owner, and then they demolished it with the next business. Oh crap. Hold on, y'all.